by how expensive they are.
How thorough the instructions are on taking over the media.
Yeah.
What was the Dewey Decimal System? What the fuck was that about?
I got yelled at the library recently for doing that thing with your hands where you snap and like you do the snap
The two
circle
snaps.
clap thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing. I was walking around the library doing that without thinking about it, and the librarian was like, Sir, get out.
Homeless people are trying to beat off in here.
Yeah, there was a homeless guy screaming. It was great. I was sitting there reading, and he was screaming, but I couldn't see him because he was like behind a couple of shelves.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard one of the librarians go over there, and they're like, "Sir, you cannot smoke in here." It's like, fuck you.
That fucking rocks.
I was in
He's fucking, it's a cigarette in the library, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Like it's 1923.
That's all libraries are. They're just homeless
know.
shelters.
I know.
I was in a sea train that got stuck under the East River.
No, you weren't. Here comes a fake story that didn't happen.
Yeah, what happened, dude? Did some fucking
And a
mermaids...
homeless guy lit up a cigarette. We were down there for like 15 minutes. He's like, "Oh, fuck it." He just lit up a cigarette.
Did you stop
And
him?
this like white bitch was like, "Excuse me, sir," and he was like, "You can go fuck yourself, lady."
That rocks.
It's pretty cool.
It's so funny how Nick Nolte became a celebrity. He's like a bum that they just put in
He used to be
movies.
sexy, didn't he? Didn't he win Sexiest Man Alive? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
but he's got a homeless vibes. He literally is just like a bum that they.
At this
now,
point,
but when he
yeah.
was hot, dude, he was
No,
like
even when he was young, even like 48 Hours era. Nick Nolte,
but he was
he's like,
gruff.
I'm not gonna have a bus transfer.
He is one of the
you
most
motherfucker."
iconic mugshots of all time.
He was gruff, dude. Ladies love a nice gruff boy.
Yeah, I mean Busey. I mean they're the same guy basically.
No, oh damn, he looks bad now.
Nolte.
Yeah, but young Nick Nolte, he could catch a nice fat.
You know, it's a great
suck-off.
movie, the Cape Fear remake with Nick
Yep.
Nolte.
Yeah, it's really good.
Counselor.
Ooh,
Dude,
dude,
it's really good. Other than fucking De Niro's terrible Southern accent.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
seen
Have
it.
you
We've
ever
talked
been
about
held
this.
down and molested by 4 white men?
Oh shit! I just found a picture.
Sodomized.
I just found a picture of Nick Nolte in a wrestling outfit and or a basketball or some shit. He's wearing a singlet, and the number 69.
Hell yeah.
Pretty cool.
Cool.
I used to work with a Peruvian guy named Nick Nolte.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
He wrote his name down one time. I'm like, that's very funny. And he's like, what? And I was like, what's your real last name? Because his name was Nick.
Yeah.
He's like, it's Nolte. And I'm like, your name is Nick Nolte? And then he like showed me his ID, and for sure his name was Nick Nolte.
That's
He was
awesome,
just a
dude.
Peruvian guy that had that name. He was also a pathological liar, though. But you know,
So you believed him on that?
Well, he had a government
he
issued
showed
ID.
me his ID.
He probably lied his way into it.
Well, you need a forged
What a
birth
bizarre
certificate.
thing to risk jail time so you can tell people your name is Nick Nolte.
I believe it.
Yeah, that guy would lie about everything. He said he had all these kids. He also said his mom was dead, but it's like, I think his mom really was dead. That's the thing with
That's not what a lie
pathological
is.
liars is they do have like one or two things that are true.
Right.
And so you're like, you know, they're like, yeah, dude, we went to, like...
You mean one or two, like, fucked up things that are
Yeah,
true?
yeah,
not-
yeah.
Of course, there's some facts.
Yeah. No, they let me go into the vault, and then I did the Scrooge McDuck thing where I was jumping in the coins at the bank. And also my mom has breast cancer. And you're like, both of those things are a lie.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, you fucking asshole. That's his mom right there. They're cutting her titty out right behind you.
With a
in the
chainsaw.
Scrooge McDuck room. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, George. You know, you said that thing about meeting the actual Ronald McDonald at one time, and we all knew you were lying, and so I held a chip on my shoulder about it. I didn't mean to insinuate that your mom wasn't a terminal character from the TV show DuckTales.
Suck tails, suck my dick.
You seen the what is it, the Fatal Farm DuckTales video?
No.
What happens?
Oh my god,
Fuck tails.
it's so funny.
What?
I'm pulling that shit up. You guys keep talking for a second.
DuckTales was a spin-off of, what do you call it? Of
The ducks in these cartoon universes always confuse me.
what was the one?
There's Scrooge McDuck,
Yeah.
and that's Donald's. I think he's his uncle.
Yeah, his Scottish uncle. His Scottish
and
uncle.
the three guys, he's Huey, Fucky, and Sucky.
Yeah.
Are
Huey-
Donald's sons?
I guess so, yeah.
And where's Donald? He's just getting sucked off by other ducks?
Donald was a deadbeat.
Where's
dad.
Daisy?
He left him.
Isn't
with
Daisy
the
in
rich
the
uncle.
picture?
Well, listen. Sometimes.
Did Daisy die?
What is this?
This is the Fatal Farm DuckTales video.
Okay.
Let me turn the
Should I
volume
put
down.
Should I put my mic to the speaker?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's all put our mics to the speaker. Nice. What the fuck is this? Ah, fuck. No, dude, no. The dog's gonna purr. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, dude. This is fucked up, dude. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Holy fucking shit.
Holy, who made that?
This is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my
Fatal
life.
Farm.
They're just like a YouTube comedy.
They're like
group?
Wham City, but better. They're
Oh.
like a Ben O'Brien, but like a funnier
Oh,
version.
don't fuck. No,
Come
don't shit on Ben,
I'm
dude.
Those
busting
are
his
our
fucking
boys.
balls.
Those are our boys.
No, this and the they
I
did,
steal their bits.
They did
Yeah.
they did the
Yeah,
RoboCop.
Adam's never stealing these bits.
They did
oh,
the
they are better than
RoboCop
Wham
shit.
City.
Yeah, yeah.
Never
Oh,
mind.
the RoboCop.
The RoboCop shit is my favorite piece of
unbelievable.
media
Yeah.
of all time.
dude. I was crying the first time I saw that.
I played
Yeah.
that at my funeral on a loop, dude.
Mhm.
I
Oh,
just want
so
that
good.
RoboCop shooting those guys' dicks off.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I was. That's what we were gonna do every week. It's a Cumtown cultural.
Yeah. Today's
top
culture, Spanish people. I don't like them. Next review.
Dude, we got to get our listeners cultured, dude, and that's why we're recommending a video where RoboCop shoots 1,000 fake dicks off.
Well, you guys should also, because now there's going to be like a weird minute-long gap in
Of
the
the
show.
DuckTales
of
theme
the
song.
DuckTales theme song.
rewind and find
Yeah,
it.
go sync up the podcast with the Fatal Farm DuckTales video.
What was the other show? Tailspin?
Tailspin with Baloo as a
With Baloo
pilot.
as a
That's
pilot.
right.
Yeah.
Wait, and then there was Darkwing. Oh no, that's Daffy. Daffy's.
Is that Daffy?
No, Darkwing Duck is his own character.
But
I
that was
think it
in
was
the
Daffy.
WB universe, not
I don't
Disney?
know, but it's not Daffy Duck. It's Darkwing. It's a completely different.
wasn't.
I think
Darkwing Duck,
Daffy's
just
Bruce
Daffy's-
Wayne and Darkwing
No,
is Batman.
Darkwing Duck is there is a crossover between DuckTales and Darkwing Duck.
Oh, there
and the
is.
crossover is Launchpad is in both. I think Launchpad is the guy that's like a pilot.
I forgot
that's
about
friends
Launchpad.
with both Darkwing Duck and I think the DuckTales guys.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, so Darkwing's in the Disney universe.
Darkwing's Disney, not WB.
there's also Nega Duck, which sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
which is Darkwing's nemesis.
then. Ooh.
He's like a palette swap
Oh,
of
shit.
Darkwing Duck.
Oh
So-
yes. That everyone had that in the '90s. Everyone's nemesis was just
Yeah, Darkwing Duck
Bizarro.
was Disney. It wasn't Daffy.
I remember
Uh-huh.
I loved Darkwing Duck when I was a kid. I was like 5.
So Darkwing was a white duck. I thought he was black.
No, he's white.
Oh,
Yeah, his sidekick
sidecock?
was his sidecock was Launchpad McQuack
Launchpad McQuack
from DuckTales.
from DuckTales.
is he
Yeah.
Scottish too?
I think so. Yeah, he's a
His-
big Scottish retard.
Yeah.
His secret identity was Drake Mallard,
Oh, Drake. He's Drake.
which was a parody of Kent Allard, the alter ego of the Shadow.
Oh, what the fuck? dude?
You ever see that movie? The Alec
Shadow?
Baldwin movie, The Shadow?
No, is he a superhero?
It was like part of that run in the 90s where they were trying to make superhero
Yep.
movies happen. Because
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if they made
Oh.
The Shadow now, it would be like, Eric Bana, and it would be very serious.
Well, the
Right,
Shadow wasn't a comic; it was a radio.
Oh, the
show.
radio show.
Yeah.
I used to listen
No,
to that.
it was
actually.
also a comic.
No, it's recently been made into a comic.
As of what, like 25, 30 years
in the
ago?
in the last 5 years, it was made into a graphic novel.
Did you?
No,
The
I'm
Shadow
pretty sure it was
was-
a comic before that.
I'm
No, The
sure
Shadow
dude,
was a
everything was a
radio-
fucking comic.
was
Yeah,
a radio
I know, it was
show.
a radio
if
show.
it was a
but-
radio play, you don't think when all of media was comics, they tried to make it a comic?
Well, I don't think it was.
I think it was.
Because the only reason I bring this up is because my friend is a copyright lawyer, and he was actually like having to go through the Shadow graphic novel and like make sure that I don't know they weren't like breaching contract or something.
So was that movie good?
Yeah,
there was also the
appearance, The Living Shadow, 1931 print. So there goes your fucking
Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I guess I'm wrong.
stupid asshole.
What was it?
Shit.
Print. What does that mean? Print. It doesn't mean it's a
shut
comic
up,
bitch.
series. It's probably some.
It's
pulp.
a pulp series. So that's so it's
whatever,
a book.
bitch.
It's not
It
a
counts.
comic.
That counts.
That doesn't count as a comic.
It counts.
No,
it was in
it's-
print.
Okay, here we go. Here's the comic. Walter Gibson and Vernon Green's The Shadow, August 12th, 1940.
Yeah, that's in the last 25 years. It sounds like.
Which
All
is
right.
which is not what you said, by the way. That's what
Yeah.
Nick said to make fun of you. You said in the last 5 years.
Well, I know that they just came out with a graphic novel in the last like 2-3 years.
I heard they just made Batman a couple years ago. Do you guys have you
Yeah.
read that comic? Batman?
yeah, it actually started with Batman Begins.
Well, yeah, it's
I
the
know
first
about
one. Yeah,
It's
Batman
Ich,
Begins.
ach. He starts doing the alphabet.
Yeah, let's bring that back
Yeah,
to mock
yeah.
him for that for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Have you guys ever heard the new comic I just found out about? It's called Superman.
I can
Yeah.
do the German alphabet.
Do it.
No one cares.
No, do it.
How about why don't you do?
You gotta
Schindler's
hear both
List?
sides,
Name
dude.
everyone on the list.
Okay.
Why don't you do?
Everyone
Why
was-
don't you do the fucking
Albert.
mute alphabet,
Yeah,
dude?
Arthur the Aardvark. That's the first one.
for AA?
Yeah.
Exactly. Always the first.
No, I think you should do the sign language alphabet, bitch, for the
Okay.
rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
for
Here.
eternity.
I
This
wonder if
one.
I could
There's
just-
this one.
Whoa!
There's this one.
Hey,
What is
There's
it?
this one?
A B C D.
No, those are not it.
E. Yeah, no, it is.
Really?
Yeah, E.
E is this.
F.
This is
F.
now. This is even worse somehow
G?
than how
Yeah,
we started
G.
the show.
Yeah, G.
You're
yeah,
both
yeah.
doing
This is
visual.
good. This is good for the.
No, I think it's good, dude.
That's hilarious that we found a way to be worse than saying 3 alphabets is to do sign language.
People are learning shit, dude.
That's right. Rub your hand against the mic.
Yeah. This podcast is for people who listen to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History, and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm going to learn something today on my way to the vitamin shop to buy a bunch of whey protein.
That's right.
And then they're there, and Dan Carlin's like, now, everyone knows what the Byzantine Empire is, so I'm not going to explain that. And then they go like, well, I fucking don't. It's canceled. And they turn that podcast off. And you turn on this one, and they're like, all right, well, the base entry knowledge you need for this one is knowing what the alphabet is.
Yeah.
And then
Sort
you
of.
learn something on
Knowing most of the alphabet.
knowing most of the alphabet.
Yeah.
And it's sort of
In
like
your
a
native
way to
tongue.
ease your way into being an intellectual.
Yeah.
Right.
That, reads the New Yorker and
Yes.
says the alphabet
Yeah.
and doesn't know when the
He
shadow
reads the New
came.
Yorker but claims he never did read
Yeah,
the New
right,
Yorker.
exactly.
No, I
Had 2 subscriptions.
I had to
his
cancel because
apartment,
I
and
used to
then
waste
another
most
one
of
to the
it.
Chinese girl he's trying to impress. She's like, "Oh, did my New Yorker come to your apartment somehow, Li Pang?" She's like, "Please get it out of here.
I never did.
The government will find out our address, and our family will be deported."
deported.
It's Byzantine Empire.
That was the worst
let's get
part about
into it.
living in Chinatown is when Adam would come over and try to woo the family I was living with.
Trying to fuck the whole family.
yeah, I got pretty close on
Grandma to 11-year-old boy, the whole thing, dude.
The grandfather, the grandfather and I got pretty close at
Yeah.
one
Kiss?
point. Yeah.
They shared a kimono. They,
Yeah, we did.
they had a tea, and then they
Yeah.
both put on the
Yeah.
same kimono,
Yeah.
front to back.
Yeah, yeah, and then he taught me how to roundhouse kick.
Yeah.
You can't roundhouse kick, bitch.
Yes, I can, dude.
No way.
After
No
the show, I'll show
fucking
you. I'll show
chance.
you after the show.
I'd roundhouse kick much more powerfully than you. That's for
I know
sure.
how to roadhouse kick and roundhouse kick.
I want to watch
First rule
Roadhouse.
of being a bouncer: be nice. I haven't watched Roadhouse in a,
Let's watch it. I haven't
Yeah,
watched
it's
it.
hilarious.
You've never seen Roadhouse?
No.
Oh, it's a must watch.
I don't know if I would have the patience for it. I mean, I've seen Roadhouse so many fucking times
Right.
that it's like,
I'll watch it on my own. I'll buy it. That'll be next week's movie review.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
You should do it on your
I'm
own.
really into this just still of Pierce Brosnan.
He's a cute bitch, dude.
Yeah, he used to look fucked up
No, when?
prior to Remington Steele. He got his like teeth.
Isn't that a
fixed and
gay
shit.
porn?
buck
Or
teeth.
isn't that
He
a
had-
black
he
guy
had
that does
fucked
porn?
up teeth, and he.
Or
Yeah.
that's Lexington Steel.
Yeah, that's Lexington.
Lexington Steel.
Remington Steele
guy's
is
got
about
a
a British
fucking
guy that
hog.
fucks black guys.
Oh, nice.
Do you ever watch that
Steele's
porn
a
site
TV
Blacked?
show? This is the premise of Remington Steele. Is there's a woman that owns like a detective agency, but no one would believe that a woman's good at the job, so she has to get a British guy to pretend to be her boss.
That's incredible. I
Yeah.
love television, dude. It's so funny to just watch culture from like 7 years ago.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
see
yeah.
How fucking...
A trans person
Yeah.
set him on fire.
Well,
Jimmy
first of
Stewart?
all,
Yeah.
they'd be calling them he-she's or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember he-she?
Yeah, I still say it.
Oh, actually, I was watching Scrubs, and they were just throwing tranny around left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
people forget that it was literally
6 months
2
ago.
years ago when they were like, you can't say tranny.
Yeah.
And it's still kind of like, yeah, I don't really understand how that's a slur, but I guess if you're going to fucking beat that drum over and over again, I won't say it anymore.
If it hurts people's
it's
feelings.
not, it would be like if the acceptable term for black people
okay.
was like Niggel.
Oh, okay.
And then
yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
Yeah, don't say the other one.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because it's so close to trans.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yes.
I think it'd be
Sem-
EY.
Yeah,
Huh?
EY, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Just I said that in my head, and it was funny sounding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
The way a cute calls.
Yeah. Like Elmer Fudd. Be very quiet
Oh shit.
you know,
in the
Elmer
movie
Fudd.
feed.
Oh fuck.
What was Elmer Fudd's life? What was Elmer Fudd's life? What was Elmer